If you've been researching the various therapy treatments for your child with autism, you might have chanced upon the terms ABA therapy or ABA verbal behavior therapy. Although they might sound similar, there are differences between the two. So what are they? Welcome back to our Autism Recovery Network channel. In this 12th installment of our Understanding the Spectrum series, we're going to explore both approaches and understand their differences. Let's go! What is ABA? Applied Behavior Analysis Therapy, also known as ABA therapy, refers to a therapy that utilizes the analysis of behaviors. It observes the behavior of a child, observes how it is affected by the surrounding environment, and observes how learning happens. Through behavior analysis, we can tackle problematic behavior and develop good behaviors through reinforcements, leading to the improvement of attention, focus, memory, socialization, communication, and academics. What is ABA verbal behavior? ABA-VB therapy, also known as Applied Behavior Analysis Verbal Behavior Therapy, is an enhanced version of ABA. It is based on ABA principles too, but it tries to help people with autism to connect words to their meanings, helping them realize that language can be used to help them obtain their desired outcomes or objects. Unlike traditional ABA, which focuses on having a child sit through lessons for rewards, the verbal behavior approach, ABA-VB, teaches the value of using words to communicate. For example, it teaches the child to request for items or activities they want, like asking for a snack when they're hungry. This approach is more natural, focusing on the child's genuine interest and desire, unlike traditional ABA, which doesn't consider whether the child is interested or not. Instead of just memorizing behaviors and associating words as labels, this approach helps the child understand the purpose of words and how they can be used to make requests and convey ideas. ABA uses both discrete trial training and natural environment training. Discrete trial training, wherein when the child masters a skill, the child is taught to generalize the learned skill, whereas verbal behavior puts more emphasis on verbal language, which can be used for verbal communication using words and non-verbal communication using gestures to communicate. Natural environment training, where the ABA therapists contrive opportunities in the natural environment to teach skills. What would my child learn in an ABA-VB curriculum? In the ABA-VB curriculum, we focus on different types of words to help kids communicate. Mand, which is when a child makes a request, like saying biscuit, to ask for one. Tact, which is more like naming an item, such as saying bird to point something they see. Introverbal thinking skills, which is talking about things in their absence, or when a child responds to a question. If you ask, what do they have for breakfast? And they respond, cereal. That's an introverbal. Echoic vocal imitation, which is when a child repeats something you said, like when you say toy, and they repeat toy. Although both ABA and VB use similar techniques, VB has a stronger focus to help children build functional communication skills. Here at ARN, we employ the ABA-VB therapy into our curriculum. Along with the 4 word types listed above, we also incorporate the following aspects of language into our curriculum. Receptive repertoire, which is learning to follow instructions non-verbally, cognitive skills. Imitation, which is copying observed behavior, joint attention. Textual, which is reading skills. Transcriptive, which is writing skills. From our curriculum, we have seen tremendous improvements in all of our children, and all of our children were able to communicate their wants and needs within a year. We've also seen the majority of our children that eventually transitioned to mainstream school. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to not miss any new videos. Connect with us on our social media platforms as well, and for more resources, scan the QR code here. If you have any questions about our programs, speak with us. Together we can build a supportive world filled with opportunity and understanding for all our kids with ASD. See you next time!